Let's kick off the show with the issue of food security. The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, has launched the 500 billion naira Produce for Lagos program to address food production in Lagos and the country as a whole. Governor Sanwo-Olu says the initiative will provide working capital for bulk traders, finance for logistics operators, and credit support for food producers across Nigeria. Please take a look.
In a show of regional unity and commitment to food security, key Nigerian state governors, former ministers, military leaders, and private sector players gather at Lagos House Alausa Ikeja for the official launch of the 500 billion naira Produce for Lagos initiative, hosted by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The Produce for Lagos program is a strategic intervention to boost agricultural productivity and stabilize food supply for Nigeria's most populous state.
Produce for Lagos is not just a policy, but a promise that Lagos, Africa's largest urban consumer base, will no longer be fed by chance, but through coordination, commitment, and shared responsibility. And the 500 billion naira off-taker guarantee fund, it serves as the anchor that will give off-takers the confidence to buy, farmers the assurance to plant, financiers the boldness to invest, and Nigerians the certainty of daily nourishment. This is not the beginning of the journey, but a summit that has been patiently and intentionally climbed since the start of this administration in 2019. So today is not a leap of faith, but a leap of strategy. Produce for Lagos is not just about Lagos, but linking this great city to every root, stock, and grain grown across the Federation, and saying to our sister states, if you grow it, Lagos will take it, with dignity, structure, and guaranteed offtake. In Lagos, we are blessed to have a governor and a deputy governor who have since inception not viewed agriculture as an afterthought, but as the backbone of social equity, security, and a lever for youth employment.
Federal ministers lend their support, highlighting the economic and digital infrastructure required to scale agricultural transformation.
This program provides support for us to deliver on the clear mandate by His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for us to address food security by cultivating 500,000 hectares of land in Nigeria. We cannot sustain and scale this ambition without technology. With technology, farmers from out of state can know the real time and demand that exists in Lagos State, which is one of the most significant markets in Nigeria and beyond. Supply chains can be tracked using sensors, GPS, and blockchain technology to reduce loss, increase transparency, and enforce quality. This is why the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, following the instruction of His Excellency, Mr. President, we are rolling out 90,000 kilometers of fiber optic cables across Nigeria. We're deploying 7,000 rural connectivity towers, and we're training 3 million technical talent, many of whom are already building platforms that will power agriculture, logistics, and trade.
The Nigerian Armed Forces also pledges their backing. Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa advocates for structured ranching systems to better regulate livestock movement and improve security.
Soldiers march on their stomachs. If we don't eat, we can't move. So it is very, very dear to us. And we believe for every nation, a nation must be able to feed its people, because that's the first form of security. A hungry man is an angry man. So we believe once this works well, and it's going to work well, and I'm sure all other governors have also keyed in, we will make positive impacts. And all these aspects of insecurity will gradually diminish. This program is building a replicable model that will enhance logistics, boost food production, and secure the livelihoods of countless Nigerians, not just in Lagos, but across the Federation. And I want to mention here clearly that for us, in order to address insecurity, two things are basic. We must be able to control the movement of animals across the region. In doing that, it's important that we create ranches. Ranches will do a great deal in securing our country and will prevent the conflict between the farmer-herders clashes. Again, secondly, we must learn to stop killing animals crossing into farms. In the past, what is done is you arrest the animal and compensations are made. And I think if we are able to address those two things, over 65% of the challenges we're having against farmers will be dealt with.
International development partners, including the Kingdom of Netherlands, echo the need for a green revolution in Nigeria, while prominent businessman Tony Elumelu, chairman of Heirs Holdings and UBA, commits financial support to the project.
What we see here is also a way to formalize informal markets and to formalize things whereby farmers will have more security and those who are on the buying end will also have more security of supply. One of the examples we have in the Netherlands is the Royal Flora Holland, which is a cooperative of producers, a cooperative of farmers, where the price, and it was also mentioned by the Honourable Minister of Communication and Digital Infrastructure, that the price should be seen, should be visible online for those who are buying and those who are selling. This is a system that has also been visited by several delegations from Nigeria to see how we can combine all these things, the logistics, the infrastructure, the reward to the producers, and the security to the farmers. A percentage of the price then goes into the cooperative to sustain the system. And it's just one of many examples. But it shows you that if you structure your system and if prices are transparent, that farmers will produce more.
Excellency, we have a lot of unemployment in our country. Agriculture, food systems, these are very important in helping us fix the issue of youth unemployment and restiveness. What you and your team are doing here and what other governors are doing in their state, collectively, in a few years' time, will help us fix the challenge of joblessness of our young ones. We believe that joblessness is a great betrayal of our young people. They shouldn't be jobless. We have arable land, as Minister Dosu said. So all of us will work together to make this vision, this initiative a reality. You have done your own. African capitalism is about the private and public sector partnering to make life better for everyone, put simply. And so we, as private sector, will support you. So it's our initiative. And whatever Your Excellency you want us to do as United Bank for Africa, our Transcorp Group, as Tony Elumelu Foundation, as Heirs Holdings, we will do. So, and then I know your people who are part of this, Sholape and Co, we know them very, very well. So we'll support this initiative with 25 billion naira.
Governor Sanwo-Olu emphasizes that the program's Offtake Guarantee Fund will encourage more farmers to scale production with guaranteed returns on long-term economic viability.
The Produce for Lagos program, which we are launching here today, is therefore the next level, which is the logical step that we must be able to tick on our roadmap. The program would provide guaranteed offtake contracts. It will help to finance access. It will help to create logistic support. It will help to connect directly to the Lagos dynamic food economy. It will certainly boost agricultural production. It will reduce reliance on informal and uncoordinated supply channels. It will definitely create millions and millions of jobs for our young people, and it will eventually increase the economic returns for all of us in the entire ecosystem and every stakeholder in the agri value chain. And so you can see that it's an end-to-end, well-thought-out initiative that we're here launching. We believe that when we implement all of this, it will help us through the Lagos State Food System Infrastructure Company, LASFINCO, which is also supported by an SPV with the likes of the Lagos Bulk Trading Company, the Ecolog Logistics on the Produce for Lagos hub. You saw outside, which we're going to launch. We're going to have over 150 just as a test, 40-foot, trucks. And like it's been said, they are all on LNG. They can travel to the farthest part of the country on just a full tank and return back to Lagos without needing to look for any petrol station because they are all being driven on LNG. And I think this is the first of its type, which is a big initiative for us as a country and as a state. And so for us, the 500 billion is just a tip. And you've begun to see that some of our friends in the private sector are beginning to show numbers. And like we said, even before we got here, we've gotten commitments of over 100 billion naira already. So it is a conversation that everybody that truly really wants to participate in an end-to-end food logistics hub, this is the fund for you. This is the opportunity for you. There is no PDP or APC or everybody. It is a Nigerian conversation. It's a Nigerian story. And that is what Mr. President wants all of us to do.
The high-profile event concludes with the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding for the Off-Taker Guarantee Fund, unveiling of the Agri-Reforms Roadmap 2.0, and presentation of ceremonial checks. Also launched are Ecolog temperature-controlled LNG logistics trucks, a game-changer for fresh produce transportation.